the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you.
I'm Kevin Harlan along. Along with Greg Anthony. And Brent Barry, our terrific analyst, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Phoenix. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Down low, here's Butler, and he makes good on the layup. Butler's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Clippers. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And the rejection by Zubac. Inside, Turner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
Thompson outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for
Thompson. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Fires for 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Here's Butler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Brown wide open. He fires. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. At the top of the key, Turner. It's tipped. Butler on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Left side, Turner. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smith with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got his second bucket.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Here's Butler. Here's Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thompson misses. Clippers leading by 3. To the inside. And stolen by Eason. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniels got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Turner. Butler deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all.
Now here's Thompson. Smith outside. And he makes that one. He has 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Highland, and Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Highland. The Rockets making the shot. Screen by Zubac. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Now here's Turner. He's got 7. High, arcing shot. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got 8 points.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
And that one is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now Highland. Still scoreless. And they'll get another chance. Turner. With 1 on the clock. What a performance for Ivica Zubac. He's been the story for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And so here is Houston. Pass to Hendricks. Shoots. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Hendricks has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Rockets. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 2. Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
And here's Cunningham. following the three-pointer from Dario Saric. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way.
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there get him the steal.
Rockets trailed by 3. Cunningham with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Sharks. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got his first basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. Also stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Out to Saric. The Rockets pull it in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Inside. Here's Claxton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here is Ross. Outside Butler. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. Butler in the corner. It's deflected. Cunningham inside. Brooks with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Will it go? And that one is hammered home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Brooks after the basket by Los Angeles. And the basket by Prosper.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And here are the Rockets now. After the missed three from Dario Saric.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
To the paint. Zubac. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Houston. Rocket 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pass to Hendricks. He got it up. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rockets leading by 8. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oubre, left side. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 8. And here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Here's Zubac. Excellent defense there from Smith.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here's McDaniels. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And so Butler nails both of them. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat line. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Well, once you get the ball to Dennis Schroeder in the open floor, it's usually game over for the opposition, like what I saw there.
And here's Brooks from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Prosper. Now, here's Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton with it. Covered by Saric. Down low. Rockets with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
On the wing, Brown. Saric, right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Substitution for the Clippers, Amir Coffey.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Turner for 3. He can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Clippers trailed by 16. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Highland deciding where to go with it. Back to Turner. The 3. The shot, no good. Now Claxton. He's got 8. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Two on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And Claxton drops them both. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now here's Ross. Misses the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Out to Saric. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Highland with it. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Thompson.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Out to Smith. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
He's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc. Whether it's the corner or up top, Smith makes a defense work.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Houston leading by 19 points. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Now, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
The wide open look here for Highland. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a miss there on the triple. Here's Houston now. Here's Thompson. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. And Smith with the stuff.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Here's Coffey. Here's Highland. Trains the three-pointer. Highland's got 9 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Shot by Eason, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Here's Turner, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
Here's Eason. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Number 40, Ivica Zubac.
Here's Thompson. Pass to McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 20.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now, here's Zubac. 5 on the clock. Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. And the dunk by Zubac.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smith.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Rockets, Eason. Shooting.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Butler. Now Turner. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
36 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Thompson looking for an opening. Smith outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Highland. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Man, do you feel me now? I gotta move. Trying to move fake, no way, yeah. Ooh, I just been in my thing, yeah. Cause the mood on strange, yeah. Call me, got it all on tape.
Like a bird when he caught his. The ones that was hating, they ain't make it. Got food on your table before you eat, say grace. Amen. I'm going #1, I can taste it. I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my and my family ain't trading them. I ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into profit, should be proud of him.
Benjamin in my pocket and I'm counting them. Backstage full of people I don't like, so I say amen. Gotta pray for the picker man. Every year gotta change my alias. B-O-T-Y, shawty like the name and the stain to my soul. Had to track my roles when they watch and they mad. And they mad. And they mad. Pull up with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one your granddad. Stepping on rap like.
I was born up a star, I'm an alien. They don't wanna work, don't wanna work. I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my work and my family ain't trading them. I ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into profit, should be proud of him.
I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of base with a when them slide. Televised, emphasize, perpetuating to that he gon' pick a side. That's my life not doing. Running to the that's a big exercise. Don't run into the that's the motto. I don't see it coming to an end like legato. Get chipped like staccato, send a wave through the hood. Now sounding like vibrato. Why you eat bread with avocado? We be trying to before it landing our tomato. Singing all my sorrows on Apollo. I've been trying to pave the way, but they didn't tell me it was potholes. America ain't dreaming, they been scheming when the. We all know it's black genius. Everybody love the culture, they be black by convenience. Sounding like a real anthem. Shawty saw my wallet, now she think a answer. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to. Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No, I can never. Let the. With a kiss on my lips, like, I am not a with a lip, I'm a man with a gift, and I'm doing my like, tell them other I'm the man in the city, and my bank account bigger, and my bigger, that's without a doubt. I'm 100 steps ahead, that's a lot of mouth, that's a lot of clout. What you all about? What your dollar amount? You a Boy Scout, I'm a big dog. Tell the truth, I don't get charged. Time to corny. Turn it. Oh.
Yeah. These only are the shines. Many men led to their own devices. Tell the story, living at the crisis. Semi, quite shocked to be divorced. The hunter should be. I'm lying, I'm king. Man, I blows, I'm feeling it. But the course of what is the cost? I'm killing. I'm dealing with my heroes on my floors. When I was younger, you was on my goals. Now it's replaces. There will never be another me. So I figure I could cut my own past story. I'm an exhibit on my name. I'm Sammy, I'm Tembo, I'm Eve, I'm Shumper, I'm great. Remember when you doubt and fear, you had your voice in a song in your ear. You can time travel any month, any year. You're the greatest, yeah, I told you, cause it's what you need to hear. Young Tumbleweed. Forever, ever, and ever, ever, and ever, ever, and ever.